But in one sense, if it was long enough ago, no one will know the difference. All right? But again, you are copying. It's always a copy. Only when you make the copy are you actually giving it something that's yours. You have to make it so it's yours. To expose meaning in a written work without appealing to the celebrity of the author, their tastes, their passions, is to allow the language to speak rather than the author. Okay, so we got an author. We've talked about what the author is. There's a relationship between an author and a publisher. The publisher of a work might receive a percentage of the calculator of prices, all this and that. Publishers at times reduce the risk of this type of arrangement by agreeing only to pay this after a certain amount of copies are sold. Very, very commercial. A relationship between a writer and a publisher is a commercial transaction. Has nothing to do with art. The significant thing that happens when you deal with publishers is the relationship between the author and the editor. Often the author's only liaison to the publishing company, and is often characterized as a site of tension. In other words, if you write something, for you to actually get it published, you have to get an editor's attention. You have to get the editor to say, oh, I think this is going to make money for us. That's the only criteria by which an editor decides whether he's going to publish something. He may think you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, but if he doesn't think he's going to make money, he will not pay attention to your work. Okay, so we get to publishing. Publishing in the broad sense of the word. Publishing is the activity of making information available to the general public. That's pretty broad. But as I said, it's a commercial activity. It includes the stages of development, acquisition, copy editing, graphic design, production printing, or its electronic equivalents, marketing, distribution of newspapers, magazines, books, literary works, musical works, software, and other works dealing with information, including the electronic medium. So a publisher is just a way of getting it out there. All right? And again, always to make money.